Hello.
Hi.
Before we start, do you mind if I just fix my hair? I brought a dingle hopper with me to do it.
And a gold one at that.
Do that. I had so many things to talk to you about, but I wanted to tell you a story from the premiere last night. I was sitting there and there was a little girl behind me, and she turned around to her mum and she said, "Mum, how will Prince Eric know that Ariel loves him without her voice?" Oh. And the mother said to her, Ariel has so many other special gifts and stuff. And I just sat there and I thought, this is the gift of this movie, right?
Yeah.
That you get to tell this story and that parents get to pass on stories like that. How does it feel knowing that conversations like that are happening?
Oh my God. I mean, as a human, as a parent and as an actor, I mean, it's incredible. Like anytime you can do something that starts conversations or just changes the perception of when you see the world that we are, which this movie shows our wonderful world as is, and all its diversity and all its differences and how glorious those are. And I think when you can do that and you have those conversations happening, there's a snowball effect to that and a ripple that keeps going. And I think, can have kind of a dramatic effect on people.
It really does.
Yeah.
And I saw that you were talking about doing your mermaid training, and I noticed when you were talking about it, you were doing kind of like this, so I'm imagining that there was a bit of that going on.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that, and was there any octopus training?
Yes.
Yeah.
She had a lot of training.
Yeah,
Like you were
I
deep
did.
in it.
It was a lot. A lot of mermaid training, but I was so happy to work with these beautiful synchronized swimmers, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I remember when I was cast immediately, like every Sunday at my house, they would come, and thankfully we were able to use my pool and would swim, but they taught me that gracefulness to the swim and certain tricks and tips of swimming, and then also all of the stunt work. So it was a whole world of having to figure out how you look graceful under the water, but then also on the blue screen where you're on wires, you're in a harness, and you're being squeezed.
Ooh, feels
and
like my
everything
outfit today.
hurts, yes. And everything hurts, and you're trying to look composed and sing, and la la la, it's normal,
Yeah.
and you're dying and having a core
Right.
workout. So it was a lot to think about, but it was a really beautiful experience for me. I was in the best shape of my life. She is gone now. She's not here anymore.
Lies.
But
Lies.
life goes on. Yeah. So it was really a great experience for me.
And octopus training, there was a lot of this going on.
That's just me on top of a piano on any given Saturday night. No, but what was amazing is Rob and John set up this thing the first time I got there, and they're like, "Okay, bring in the belt," and I was like, "What?" It comes this huge belt with 8 huge 10-foot tentacles. And then all these 8 dancers come out, and each dancer is going to puppeteer and move with me. And at first I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I need that. We're just starting rehearsal." And he's like, "I want you to know your presence and know how you affect a room." And it was the biggest gift. Also because we're never on the floor, so we're we can be 20 feet in the air, 10 feet. We're always moving in all these different rigs, but you had a full stunt team moving you and manipulating different motions and keeping us having that kind of undulating feel. But then I had 8 dancers around me, which was like heaven for me. And put me in a ring of dancers any day of the week. But it really did. It made me realize, I didn't have to reach for something.
Right.
It would do it for me. And it was so fun. It was the craziest thing. And then all of a sudden, 2 days in, I was like, this feels totally normal.
Totally normal. Well, look, thank you so much. It was a beautiful film, and thank you from all the little gay boys around the world who wanted a place to fit in, and we'll see this movie and we'll absolutely love it. It means a lot to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.